Again, sorry for shouting.
Yeah.
Look!
Yeah, like caps lock.
Just our luck. A nudist beach. What terrible luck we have. Well, you're the only clothed person on the beach, Larry, so I'm gonna say yes. Oh, hey, look, it's another woman that wants our attention. Because this went
immediately.
Yes, and this seemed to go well the first time around, so yes, let's follow her now. A short, romantic, low-altitude chopper ride across the South Pacific.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This again?
Yeah. This again, yeah. And I kept on the screen just in case it was a different death, but no, it's exactly the same death, just a different one.
No, that's terrible.
Isn't it? Isn't it bad? Yep, thrill as I try and figure out, is this the same dead? Yes, it is. Because he even says the exact same line and gets trapped.
Yeah, just reload. Fuck that.
Just, yeah. We don't need to see anymore. Although, of course, the only difference was that it was nitric acid and it was coloured fucking red.
Oh, come on.
No, I actually, no, I was joking there. I don't know.
Oh, what? Chemistry joke.
I was slagging off Kenna Williams for not understanding anything. Although that's a nice little thing in the background. Completely irrelevant. Apparently this KG... apparently Not Tonight Island is a holiday resort as well, so that's good.
Are we on Not Tonight Island?
Yes, we are. Yep. We happen to stumble upon the plot. Okay, so this is going to take a while because in their eternal wisdom... Yeah, as you can see, Larry turns up in different parts of the map, and I think the whole idea first of all is that you needed the flowers, but I didn't realize that at the start. So he goes through this whole motion, this cycle where he pops up from different parts of the screen because he's lost in the jungle, till eventually he finds somewhere, and it's a miscellaneous location on the island. But the way it works is that you have to come back to the jungle each time to go to a different location from wherever you've been. So you'll see how it works in reality, but it's mildly irritating the first time around.
Mildly?
Mildly, yes, because once basically you've done once you've done this the first or second time, then you're able to just type in leave, and then you go to one of the locations you've gone to. But you have to have been everywhere first. So thrilled because this is the next 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, I wish I was joking, but no. This is the game now. Is two parakeets and Larry acting the bollocks. Don't you just love the comedic stylings of Sierra?
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, are you controlling him now?
No. This is the thing. You don't control him through this whole thing. He's there independent. He's just bumbling around the place. No word of a lie. The second time I do this, I actually just go for a shite because it takes so long.
Please tell me you switched the mic off for that.
Yeah, obviously. Jesus. Man has to have some privacy, Neil. Come on.
Wow, this is terrible.
Yeah. There's 10 different idle animations here, and they all have to play out before the end. Oh, see, look, moonwalking, clever.
Was that meant to be a shark joke?
Yes.
In the middle of the fucking jungle?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And it keeps going. That wasn't even the punchline. There's still more bumbling around.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So the restaurant is one location, but again, I basically need the flowers to proceed in the game, so I have to go through this all over again. And my mistake the first time around was thinking that potted plant was what I wanted, but it's actually the pink flowers in the center of the screen is what I needed. But thankfully,
Just to its right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm glad that past me predicted that I would say this in this commentary.
Ah, right.
Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, I have to live through the entire fucking idle animation again.
No, not
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, the whole thing. The whole fucking
Whole
thing.
fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't mind. It's not even different. It's not randomized. It's the exact same movements every single time.
This is really poor.
Isn't it? Like, not only does it cut the tension, but it's not even a funny joke. It's just them showing off as to the animations they're able to do. Like, maybe this is like like an interview aspect. It's like, okay, Jimmy, you want to have an internship here in SierraQuest. We have a spot in Letters to Larry 2 where we have to do some miscellaneous animations. Do you think you can do that? It's like,
Oh, we've now risen in rank to low life.
Yeah. To be fair, anyone who thought this is a good idea is a fucking lowlife.
Yeah, this is terrible.
And shockingly, I have to do this one more time after this so I can get all the other locations.
No.
There's 3 locations in total. So the restaurant was 1, but I've missed the boat on that. So next time this cycle ends will be the second location, which is a guest room. And the third location, I can't recall offhand. I think it's... Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is. So we have to go through... In fairness, if I had got the flowers if I'd known I needed the flowers the first time around, then you'd be able to... Then the game actually works better that way, because you have to do all the stuff in the restaurant first, then you do it in the guest room, then you do the hairdresser. So it all kind of works in a circular fashion. But when you are just trying to play this properly, that is a colossal dick move doing this.
I think this might be like high on the list of Chief Dick, like Sierra Dick moves.
And the last thing is, there's not even a death related to this. It's just boredom. Like, it's pure just like spite for the player. You don't even get to control Larry during this. There's no tension here. There's no action. It's just watch us as we show off for 15 minutes. And there you have it. So this is the second location. I think we'll deal with that momentarily, yeah. So the absurd thing is that, like, if you want to go to the restaurant now, you have to do this twice. Or 3 times, God. In fact. Yeah, you have to do this 3 times, because the third location is up next. Then you have the beach, which is number 4 in this cycle. And then you do the restaurant. Then you can get the restaurant. Like, fucking hell, lads. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I do sincerely hope whoever thought this is a good idea got shot in the back of the head.
One can only hope.
Mm-hmm. So while we're waiting, Neil, how have you been? Have you enjoyed the lockdown so far?
It's been all right. I mean, other than fucking losing my job.
Apart from that, yeah. That was a...
should be good. Be grand.
Yeah.
No, in all fairness, like, I'm kind of enjoying myself, loving it.
Yeah.
The weather, ironically, despite the fact right up until like a couple of days ago, the weather was just fucking terrible. It was just rain and overcast clouds. Now the last 3 days, it's been like glorious sunshine all day.
This has
been great. Getting out loads in it. It's been deadly.
Yeah, it's been great. I choose to believe it's the environment going, oh, thank fuck the humans are gone for a while. Now we can just relax for a minute. Like, this is planet Earth getting its breath back after fucking, like, centuries of torture. In fact, I choose to believe that when this pandemic is over, all of planet Earth will look like this game. Like, there'll be cockatoos, there'll be peacocks, nice green shrubbery, and only one human left, and everyone's just taking the piss out of them. The human race will be eradicated, and only Larry will be left, and he's got no one to fuck. We find an exit,
Ew.
and lo and behold, it takes a while because yes, I was I was unavailable at the time. I wish I was joking there. Fuck off.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. Hey, look, it's a barbershop.
Another fucking barbershop.
Yes. I think it's at this point I should say that barbershops are a running gag in the game, and I don't know why. Is there?
Yeah, if you go look around, like there's, it's that kind of like a Douglas Adams joke, you know, the way wasn't that the Douglas Adams thing? He had that special hell for hairdressers or something like that.
I was it hairdressers or something else? I can't remember now. It's been a long time since I read that book, and oh fuck. I know. I maybe the being like don't all barber shops look the same. I think that could have been like a play on Douglas Adams, but like this game doesn't seem to be the right setting for that sort of joke. It seems like there should be more of a sexual reference.
Yeah, he'd like the 3 arcs A, B, and C, and B was for the one for all the useless people. And it was basically filled with all the middlemen, like telephone sanitizers, account executives, and hairdressers.
Oh, that's bad. But yeah, I mean, do you think this is your favourite plague, Neil? I mean, you were around for the Black Plague, weren't you? As far as I know.
Fuck you. No, but I'm telling you one thing now. I'm like, people have been loving it. This, like, people have been cracking the joke that climate change needs to buy the coronavirus's PR team.
Yeah,
because it's deadly. There's no traffic, no nothing. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Although granted, like I'm not suffering from granted I have lost my job, but then I'm pretty much okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in a quite rarefied position. So you're still going to work, aren't you?
Yeah, for the time being, and then they'll decide what the fuck to do with us. Which, by the time this gets out, they will have decided, and I probably will be sent off to fucking Cambodia on like a Viet Cong helicopter, just to help out with the rescue efforts.
Yeah, if they try and chain you to a bed over a vat of hydrofluoric acid that's coloured pink for some weird reason.
Yeah, well, it's mostly for garnish at this rate, really. Yeah, I'll know what the crack is. It's I was kind of reading something there that apparently climate change experts were saying like, oh yeah, you know this lockdown? Yeah, if you want to save the planet, we'll have to do this for 2 years straight in order to get the planet to survive. And everyone was going, you know, it sounds like a bad idea on paper, but I can finally write that book I always wanted to do.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Although I will admit, like, social media has been, like, just the dumbest it's ever been.
In fairness, it's always been a mirror for us, so it just proves how thick we are as a species.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Yeah. And now we can get back on with the rest of the game. We don't have to do that shit ever again. So, the restaurant is our first port of call, and basically the way this game works is we need basically one item from this section, and then something from the guest room, and then something from the hairdressers, and we all put all together to proceed in the game. So that's the way this works. I'll probably cut this out. I don't know why I stopped here. And there we go.
There we go.
Okay. So now we have to wait until we can be served. So in order to do that, so we sit in our happy little seat. And you might be thinking, okay, maybe just like, maybe maybe one or two tables gets attended to. No, all 5 tables are going to be sat at first before we can get our little spot in this fucking restaurant.